Alright, welcome back, y'all. It's been a long time. Every weekend in Nebraska has been over 95 degrees pretty much, with high humidity, so I haven't been able to record anything because my phone ended up overheating and then I can't record and then whatever. So we finally got a weekend that I can come here and install some stuff. I don't know if next weekend, I think next weekend is going to be 95 again, so I won't be able to record or anything. Today, I'm going to run all the hoses to my oil catch can. It's a 4-port, not ventilated, and it sits right on the front of the timing cupboard. We'll run all the hoses to the banks, the PCV, all that stuff. And then I'm going to cut my Z1 boot that goes from my throttle body to my intake. And make sure it fits and everything, and then it'll be all hooked up. So let's get to it. Alright guys, as you can see, that hose right there, it's a 5/8 hose. It goes into the back of the valve cover. Now, the thing I'm fighting on it is the port's way back here on it, under the throttle body. And when you route the hose, it's starting to want to kink back there, and you do not want it to kink at all. So I'm currently fighting that. When you do this, you're going to want to get a splice that goes from 5/8 to 3/8. If that's how you're going to run your kit, that's how I'm running mine. I'm just going to take this splice right here and put it in there, splice it to a 3/8 hose, and then it's going to come up to the catch can. But I'm running into the problem of it wanting to kink in the back. So I'm going to try to get that going. Once I figure out a solution, I'll come back and let you guys know. Alright guys, as you can see, I have got it to go ahead and not kink. All I did was kind of massage it, and it took, I don't know, 3 minutes to just get it right in the right spot. Found out exactly where it needs to be. So go ahead and do that. I'm going to tighten up my hose clamps, the one on the valve cover and the hose clamp up here on the splice. And then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, I went ahead, got it all up. I zip tied it up for now. I have it running all the way to the front, right under the intake piping right there. So that back one is going to probably be the hardest one to get hooked up, but I went ahead and got it done first. Now we can do all the other ones. Alright y'all, so we got that bank in the rear done on the driver's side. We're going to come over to the passenger side, PCV, and this other bank inside right here. We're going to do those two on this passenger side, and then we'll go back and do the other bank on the driver's side. I just want to get the hardest one out, and then I'll just go this way now. So yeah, there you guys go. Go ahead and cut your pieces off. PCV right here, catch can way up here. You just go ahead and tighten your hose clamps down, and then we'll move on to the next bank, which is not the one to the plenum, the one to the valve cover. This one's going to end up getting a cap off on it. I don't have a cap off at the moment. I'll have to go get one. But next one we're going to do is right under the plenum on the passenger side. Well, some unfortunate things. So I have these aftermarket valve covers, and it seems to be that the ports for these banks on the inside of the valve covers are bigger than the OEM ones, and the OEM ones are 3/8. So I'm going to have to order a different hose, because I thought it would all be 3/8 besides that back one that's 5/8. But it looks like we're going to have to go up maybe to 7/16 to get this one under the plenum, not this plenum one, but the one under it, and then the other bank in the front, and those will just run straight to the catch can as well though. So that's the catch can, how you set it up. Tighten these up, then you're good to go on that. Now we're going to move on to getting the intercooler piping connected to the throttle body. So I'll have to take my Z1 boot and I'll have to cut a little bit off of it because on the bottom of my intake there's those little pegs, and that actually hits this. So I'll go ahead and start doing that now. Alright guys, I tried to do a time lapse. You see, I had to take that off. But I got the intercooler piping on. Now I'm down here fighting the AC lines, trying to get a hose clamp around it. Let me move the tripod. Maybe over here you guys can see it a little bit better. Maybe you guys can see it better over here. So inside of here, I'm fighting a hose clamp to get around to go on. I'm trying to keep the AC in this car, trying to keep it. So when doing so, you gotta fight a lot of stuff. So there we go. Go ahead, get her on here and tighten her up. All the way around, there we go. Okay. So, let's bring you guys over here. So now we got the intercooler piping on completely. I'm going to zip tie this to the wastegate, and I'm going to go zip tie the other side. And I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so I'm running the vacuum line all the way over to this. I have two tapped holes right here in the plenum. And, well, I need Teflon tape. This one obviously had some, but it's not there anymore, so I'll have to unscrew them. And then this one runs to my ECU down through here, so I don't have Teflon tape at the moment, but that'll be where that runs. I went ahead and cleaned up everything, so now there's nothing on the car besides my water bottle. And then obviously, like I said, I'm going to have to get some hoses that run up here onto this one and that one, and then get a cap off and a cap off. But I did get the intercooler piping fully on. I just need to tighten it, which I'm going to do here in a minute off camera. And yeah, then it'll all be good. We got it all good down here, good down here. So yeah, I need to add another clamp right here, but I just pull it off, put a clamp there, and then it's ran through all the way. So thank you guys for watching. That's how I'm going to do my oil catch can, and I got the intercooler piping fully done now.